welcome to the stream. We're going to be going into further exploration of base sharing, guys. The possibilities that are optional to us right now. Things that we can explore and decide on our own if we want to have that in our game or not. I believe that there's going to be a lot of mods coming out in the near future for No Man's Sky. The game has improved very much since it first came out. New updates have been added, new features. It's expanding what we can do in the game, and I think this is going to be a big win for No Man's Sky, and also a even bigger win for us, the gamers. So let's go ahead and jump into the game, guys. We're going to be exploring base sharing and other things that we can do that are new in No Man's Sky. And give me just a moment, guys, while we jump right in. And as you can see right there, guys, that's just a little preview of No Man's Connect, which is the mod found on Nexus Mods, which will allow the user to port to different locations in the world and make it easier to find other players. As you can see, you can also add in descriptions and pictures to the stored locations. From this picture, you can also see that under popular explorations, if you look to the right, you see those three numbers, 654. Those are the popular explorations that have been stored in No Man's Connect. If you change the tab, like if you look in the upper left hand corner, you'll see something called Popular. If you click on Popular, there's also another one beside it, but because of the way that we're viewing the application, it also has something called beside Popular to the left, which you can't see right now, but you can see it just fine when you open up the app. It's just the angle that I have it inside the studio. It has something called Recent. And if you look at the recent explorations, the number may be larger or smaller. I think the last time that I checked, I think the recent stored locations will exceed the popular, because popular is basically the top favorites, I guess. Probably they go by the favorites that people add to their No Man's Connect list of stored locations, which you can see in the interface on the left hand side. Right now we are at Orbit TV in No Man's Sky. Okay, I thought I heard somebody, but it could have been just the game. So right now I'm currently at the base of Orbit TV. And this, in real life, they're located in, I think it's Norwich, England. And there is speculation on my part regarding the icon, which I did go into a little bit of detail in my previous video. but it's basically uh, leading to this save location. But if you look at it a little bit far away, it's you can see it right there. Arrive in 4 seconds. Inside the building, it's blacked out, but it's also gray. So, and I'm guessing that either means that possibly I'm trying to figure out what it means because it could mean that the person's offline because they're not online. That's my first guess. The second guess is that it could indicate that they're in another country. I don't know if this is true. I would need to get this confirmed. My third guess would be that it's related to maybe a different compatibilities in the mods that we're using. That's my third guess. And I'm going to also go over a recent vehicle that I did find. This is the S-Class Leah Coma. That's the original name. I haven't changed it yet. It has shield 23%, hyperdrive 52%. It came with 29 slots, so I'll probably have to I'm probably going to end up replacing it, hopefully with a 48 slot exotic. I can't confirm that I've seen, but the Atlas Rises has been out for a little while, at least a week so far or more, and I think it was yesterday I saw my first exotic. I believe it was an Explorer. I think the only exotic that I know of is the Explorer class, and it was a dark shade of gray. It was a little bit darker than the one that I have now. It was either dark gray or some kind of midnight blue or even a black color. It was on it was on an alien station on the planet where you can go and get missions and access the galactic interface to buy and sell items. It had a lot of pads, I think maybe like 5 or more pads, and the name of the player in No Man's Connect was Doctor. Doctor. So another thing that I would like to share with you guys that I showed in my previous video, and this is just another confirmation. So what I did was I saved the game, logged out of the game, exited the game, exited No Man's Connect, shut down my computer, took a break for a while, restarted my computer, and as you can see, the glitch that I experienced fixed the base. It restored the base of Orbit TV, but we're also seeing right here that my base is 3 hours away. So this is going to be another confirmation to see if it's either on the same planet, or if it was off planet it would say it in the description. So my base, so we have 2 bases on 1 planet, and this is kind of like another confirmation that this might be a permanent change to the game while using the mods with the current patches and update with Atlas Rises. However, it might be possible that they're going to introduce this feature officially when in a certain update. Maybe, I don't know. This is just my guess, or maybe the mod makers are making this possible with their updates, because No Man's Connect did update over the past few days more than once. So it might be possible that they're experimenting with this feature, the No Man's Sky, or the mod makers, to make it possible for us to make it easier for us to interact with each other in the game. So, so it's going to be very exciting to see what happens in future updates of No Man's Sky. Me, I find it very exciting to be nearby another person's base that you, and you can subscribe to these if you're using Steam, to have, you know, if you purchase the Steam version of the game, you can go into Steam and then go into the workshop and subscribe to player bases. And I'm subscribed to at least 5 or more now. So I only found 2, but I want to find all of them, because this is going to help you. I believe it's going to help both everyone in their journey and make it more exciting during their single player moments in the game, and also when they're in multiplayer mode. For example, Orbit TV has farms that I can use, but I would need to meet the requirements to harvest the resources that he has on his base. So I think what I'm going to do right now, because, well, I can't, whoa. Okay, so we got a little bit of lag there. I was hoping that it wouldn't crash the game, because that would be bad. But I have not had any crashes in the game so far, except 2 times, and I was playing for a very long time, and I think that the reason why the game crashed is because my computer got too hot. So another thing that I did do, if you did watch my previous video, is I did make contact with, well, I didn't make contact, but I did reach out to Orbit TV, and I did send them a tweet on Twitter, because the other thing is that you guys could, yesterday was Orbit TV's birthday, so if you did go to their Twitter page, they would have those balloon things, and that's the first time that I ever seen the new birthday feature for Twitter. So whenever it's somebody's birthday, they get balloons from Twitter, I believe. So that was a new experience for me. Yeah, so the nice thing about this one base is you can actually reach them, uh, you know, because they're in another country. If you're in the United States, you can actually send them a tweet. If you ever, the question now would be is their account in the United States, or is it in England? Because if they're able to log in and I can see them, I haven't seen them live like in the game, and I don't think I will because because I'm not really sure. I would have to also confirm if No Man's Sky is a global, one big global server, or do they have? I'm pretty sure, like most games have a server for the United States, one for the UK, and so on. But it does raise questions in my mind that if I do see them live, are they using an account here in the United States, or is their account actually in located in England? Are they actually coming into the game? So it does leave some questions. You know, will you be able to see? Will they be on our server, or is No Man's Sky on one main global server? That would be my question for No Man's Sky and the development team, or anybody that would have any information to that answer. So as you can see, guys, I'm on the same planet, and there's my base. I just got this base, and it also... Okay, so I'm landing. And I'm still on the same planet. Let's see if I can confirm it though. Let's see. Yeah, so current planet, Sandy Hills 01. And if you can see here, Alpha 01, discovered by Orbit TV Ryan. And then Sandy Hills planet was discovered by Doodle Noodle. But we can see that we're on Sandy Hills 01. We're currently right here. It says current planet. And then when we get out, we can see the icon leading. There's our base. And then there's the icon for our base. So we're on the planet. And then also, if we look this way, there is the other base that's on the same planet. And it doesn't note that it does not say note that it doesn't say off planet. It just says arrive. And it took us 3 hours to get here. So this video confirms that if this is what you would like to do in No Man's Sky, it's currently possible. It's possible for me. If it's not possible for you, and if you've tried it, let me know in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts, your experiences, because I am very curious to see how things are moving along for everybody else and what they're experiencing in the game. So this was and I'm guessing this person here, Doodle Noodle. So I'm guessing, so it says this is mine now, but, so I'm guessing that this player moved his base, and then it left a habitable base for someone else to acquire here. But as you can see, not only am I at my base, my new base, I had one before, but I moved here, and only to confirm that two bases could be on one planet as of the current patch and updates of Atlas Rises. And the current date that I have here on my watch today is August 21, 2017. So as you can see, I'm using and I'm sharing the resources of Orbit TV. I'm using their Colossus. And as you can see, this one has a mining laser, but I think you can also take out You can take out sentinels with it. I'm not going to try it, but as you can see, I'm using this is what base sharing is. You're sharing your resources of your base with people that you're subscribed to through the Steam function. Using the game through Steam. And the other one, the other vehicle, and you'll see that it says my vehicle, but it's more than likely shared. And the other vehicle I was actually using, and I forget where it is, but it's somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. But I should be able to recall it. Let me see. That would be something to check, to find out about too. So as you can see, when I bring up X, I can scroll through, and I have my freighter, my ship, and 2 vehicles. The second one, it looks like I can't summon because it's too far away, but it is out there, I think. The other one is here. So I think having another vehicle, I think proximity is a factor, because the other one that I had out may not be out anymore, or I'm trying to see where I think that it got stored away because the only icon I'm seeing is this one, the Colossus. So the other vehicle might have been returned into storage, which means it would have to be summoned by going back to the other base. But right now, guys, I'm going to be spending this hour, and I'm going to try to find another base that I subscribe to. So right now I'm going to see recent and when you're using No Man's Connect, make sure to keep it maximized. That way you can see the recent tab. Otherwise it'll be hidden behind No Man's Connect if you minimize it. So recent exploration 661. A gamer named Flyboy503. However, I'm going to be looking for a base, and I see a base called T1211. So I think what they would have to do is possibly add a functionality where there would probably have to be a tab that says your subscribed bases. That would be my recommendation to add as a feature or functionality to add into the No Man's Connect. So right now I'm going to go to a base. I don't know if it's one that I have subscribed to, but I'm going to teleport there. And I'm going to jump back in the game, go to my portal interface, reload current, and now we're porting over to a base. And also, when you're teleporting, just keep in mind, if you're in Euclid, you may want to stay in the Euclid galaxy. I didn't check, to be honest, but hopefully I'm gonna be okay. So here's my ship. Ship's here. Now I'm going to save my game. SR720 reminds me of State Road. So if we hit F, we're on resources occasional. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, so we... Whoa, what is that? Sproutling. That's a little critter. A two-legged with horns on his head. Return to mission agent. What's that all about? Return to mission agent. Now, also, guys, keep in mind that this game is the game that I'm currently playing is my original game from when I first started, and it's telling me to return to my mission agent. Move items, access, move items into starship. Then in the herd, amidst the stars, deliver the good, return to mission. Oh, okay. So we completed a quest, and this is a mission agent at the space station. But right now we're gonna, let's see. Okay, we got something off in the distance. And we also have another one that isn't too far away. This one has toxic weather. Oh, we got something over here. What's that? Oh, okay. Return to the mission agent. And there's a... what is this? Arrive in 37 seconds. Okay, so there's nobody online nearby. Okay, so this looks like it might have a glyph. Then again, I could be wrong. We got nanites. We good. Yeah, we need to restore our shield. I mean, what's this? Oh, this is an observatory. Okay, 98. Looks like 98 is the one that's moving. It's in the middle, then it's on the left, and then the next one would be, it's going to be 8739. Wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, it's moving to the right. Yeah, so 8739, and then it's going to be 7398. Okay, so it's showing the location of a monolith. And I believe this is going to be a chance at a glyph, to get a glyph. And then I guess ultimately it gives you the location to a portal. Something along those lines. But there's also supposed to be a player base on this planet. So, but I haven't seen the indicator yet for it. Oh, we got plenty of plutonium. Resources occasional. Okay, so that's the monolith, and it's off planet. Return to mission agent. But I don't see a indicator for a player base station. So that is a little bit weird. Okay. So I guess there's nothing really we can do about it at this point. The nice thing about going out of off the planet is it might help you see the icon of if there is a player base station. I lost sight of that. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's not showing a player base on the planet, the location that it had stored, which is slightly unusual. There's something else here. There's another unknown planet here. Man, this looks like a yellow planet at first. Definitely a lot of water on this planet. Oh, perfect landing. Okay. Pouring rain. So I wonder if that means raining all the time. Looks like a cold planet. Resources fair. Sentinels typical. Okay. But it also looks like it's nighttime. That might be why it's cold. Now it looks like there's a storm. It's not going to let me put a signal booster here. That's strange. Usually it lets you do that, but it's not. It's very strange. So now we're going to travel to a different base and see if we can actually find another player base, guys. Let's see how much time we have left. Yeah, so we got about 15 more minutes of exploration, guys. See if we can find another subscribed base planet. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go. Okay, so the next supposed base is. I haven't seen any other recent bases yet. It would be nice if we can filter the 600 options by base in order to find it a little bit quicker. That would be pretty cool. Most of these are just explored locations. Space stations. Not many bases here. But it doesn't mean that there's not a base there. I see a doctor. Doctor has another one here. Somebody put a print screen. Blade Fury. Took a rear. I don't know why he took a this picture, but that's weird. Maybe he was doing a test. So let's see. I guess we'll go. And it looks like it's another nighttime. Oh, there's somebody here. Yeah, so I'm going to keep streaming for about 8 more minutes, guys. I'm going to hop back into the game, and we're going to try to find another location. See you later, Solaron. Whoa, check this out, guys. So I think this is might be defined as an exotic planet. It says weather fair, resources occasional, fauna non-existent, flora high, sentinel standard. It doesn't say that it's exotic though, so I don't know if this would actually be defined as an exotic planet. There's currently nobody in the system. We got a planet nearby. Somebody left some communications. This is the landscape in this planet is pretty unique. And it looks like they renamed it Coral Jacks. Weather is fair. Resources occasional. There's plenty of plutonium. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody made a base here. Somebody did leave a communications thing, though. Okay guys, we're going to be trying for one more location, and then I will be signing off. Let's see if we can find another good one. I'm going to add that one to my favorites. And that was in the Euclid Galaxy. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is a portal. Alright guys, well, and this one has not been activated. I'm assuming that I would have to activate it. So I'm gonna favorite this one also. Aha! Did you guys see that? So I think the best is always for last. Weather arid. I guess that means dry. Or maybe hot. Yep. Resources average, fauna regular, flora intermittent, sentinels low. And there is a base that I'm subscribed to on this planet. I think. Nope. It's on the next planet. So we're pretty close, and we have a portal to travel to other places, to other players. So the location, let's see if we can add one here. Nope, it will not allow us to add one here. So the only actual way to get the location is through No Man's Connect. But I will be going to my other base sharing partner over there, and I guess I will be saving it for the next video, guys. So a lot more fun in store here in future streams and videos, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.